everybody, welcome back to another video. So I had an intro film for this video, but I didn't do a very good job of explaining what we got going on. Currently on a parts run, had to get some trans fluid because we have finally gotten our converter back from Circle D Specialties. After our deal at City Street Nights and had some problems there, I got on the horn with Pete Nichols and did some back and forth conversation and figured out that my converter is definitely a little loose for what we're doing. So got the transmission out of it and got the converter sent off to Circle D, and as of yesterday, Pete just got it back to me. So we were ahead to get some parts, and then we're gonna get the converter thrown back in this thing and hopefully do a little racing this weekend. They've got a deal up north at Bunker Hill that I would like to go race at, but it's probably not gonna happen. Might get into some less than legal shenanigans, I should say. But it's all speculation for now. We're gonna try and get this thing in, get it back going. So get a time lapse and let's get this thing back together. Alright guys, so GoPro died, so didn't really miss much, but ended up getting the transmission all fixed up here, got it all put in, got it back on the ground, and I just got to put a little bit of water in it, change some stuff around with the radiator. So refill it with water, fill it with trans fluid, and start it, get up temp, and I'm really excited to put on the brake. If you guys have paid attention at all to the car, it's always got up on the brake really quick, which has been part of the suspicion of the converter being too loose, which obviously our passes at Edgewater confirm that. But yeah, so put some water in it, a little bit of fluid, and this thing fired up again. Alright guys, we got the fluid in it, got the water in it, so I think it is time. Alright guys, so ran out of transmission fluid, so I think we're gonna have to call it quits for the night, but at least it's running. I don't see any leaks or anything like that. Be running good. I don't know what the deal is with the high idle. I lowered the set screw down a little bit. I don't know if maybe it tightened itself up somehow. I don't know. But I don't think it has a vacuum leak. I've checked around, sprayed it with some carb cleaner. It doesn't seem to have a vacuum leak. Could be something with that throttle body. It is a $60 eBay throttle body. But anyways, we're gonna pick this up tomorrow, so see you guys in about half a second. And we're back. So off camera, I got some fluid put in the car, and went ahead and tested the trans brake, and the trans brake is not holding. So after doing some diagnosing, checking over connections, checking shift linkage, all that stuff, it would appear first and reverse are done for, which would explain the stinky old fluid that was in it. So now we're going to take it back out and get it off to our guy Ross Rittenhouse up at THRASHING Transmissions, and hopefully get this thing sorted out. But it kind of sucks. Here our weekend plans have come to an abrupt end. So let's get this thing out and get it up north. Alright guys, well we had the transmission loaded up and had it ready to go up to THRASHING Transmissions up north, but it would appear that Mother Nature has different plans for us. So ended up unloading the transmission, got the car moved over back into its home for now until I can get back on the lift and get the transmission back in. So I think we're gonna let this weather clear out, get the transmission back loaded up, and we are going to head up to THRASHING Transmissions and get this thing dropped off. Alright guys, so it's about a week later now. Today's Tuesday. It's the 4th of July. Hope everybody's having a good 4th. Just got back from getting our transmission picked up from Ross up at THRASHING Transmissions. And that was a terrible shot. There you go. Putting some air in the tires now because spools on rough asphalt sucks. So gonna get every chance I get to make this a little easier. But got the transmission over there. We'll get the car back in here on the lift because to hell with jacking it up when you got access to a lift. Sam's gonna come by and probably just sit on his phone, do nothing as usual. But we'll get this thing thrown back in and do a proper two-step check. I'm very eager to do that after my big letdown about a week ago. But I'm gonna stop blabbing. We're gonna get this thing unloaded and get it back in the car. Alright guys, so after a few problems, had a parts just go missing, had a converter bolt that cross-threaded, and just other stuff just not there anymore. Finally got this thing back in. Just put a little bit of fluid in it, so we're gonna get this thing fired up and put a little more fluid in it. Probably run it through the gears since it's just been refreshed, and do the two-step check I've mentioned about 30 times now. So let's hear this turd. Okay guys, so what you saw there was me testing the trans brake, and you watch, you can kind of see me stop for a second and then give it some throttle and it moves forward. That's it pushing through the trans brake still. I did some more diagnosing, check connections again, change the button, see if that was it, and it's not. I talked to my trans guy and he thinks it's the solenoid. I can put my hand on it and I do not feel it click. I can feel my relay for the brake click. I can hear it. I can't hear the solenoid on the trans though. So I think it's going to do it for this video. Sorry we didn't get to fully finish out the video how I wanted to, but it is what it is. It's the way it goes with cars sometimes. So I think it's going to do it for now. We're going to pick this back up, hopefully get a new solenoid put on this thing, and hopefully get it working right. But thank you guys for watching. If you want to support, head to the website, youngandboosted.com. And thank you guys. See you on the next one.